Collect your belongings, watch your living standards, and take small children by the hand. We hope you enjoy your day at the Magic Kingdom. As you board, kindly offer available seating to those needing special assistance. If you're standing, please hold on to the handrail. Please remember to collect your belongings and take them children by the hand.
And then out we go. Good morning, everybody. We were just rolling over on the monorail. And I had a little bit of a hold, so it did take a little bit longer than usual. But not too bad. I know Rebecca was on the ferry. Doesn't look like there's one docked, so she must be on the one that's coming across in the middle now. But we'll go ahead and go over and walk around a little bit, get into the park. But welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good day. We are at the Magic Kingdom. We'll see how the morning goes. It is a cool, beautiful morning. I mean, this is temperature-wise, at least for me, it's like mid-60s. This is about as good as it gets. I'm all about the mid-60s. Alright, so let's get scanned in. Good morning. Good morning.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Alright, so we're in, we're scanned in, we're good to go. This is a party day, so the expectation is that crowds should be lower today. At least that's the hope. That's what we're going with. Let me get my other phone out because I know Rebecca's messaging me. I gotta make sure to let her know where I am. She can sit on the ferry and watch the park as she comes to the park. But there's a big Christmas tree. Already a huge line of people lined up to take pictures in front of the Christmas tree. I know that's one of the things that we've talked about, is that we definitely have got to do better at getting some pictures. This is our last trip of our annual pass, so it's probably going to be our last trip for a good while. We got to take some time to be able to take some good pictures. So, but appreciate everybody coming in. I don't know where. I was trying to see. I'm betting Sean's over here somewhere, so we'll see if we bump into him. We'll say hey to him if he's over here. I think he was doing his normal walk, but I assume he's been at Magic a whole lot lately. We just got to look for the unique hat that he always wears, which I actually saw that guy right in front of us there, and I thought that was him for just a second, but we'll be on the lookout for Sean today. Haven't seen him this trip, so have to check to see. But welcome in, anybody that's hanging out with us. We're trying not to run over anybody. All the people that always like to stop and take pictures, I get it, but look behind you before you stop as you're walking down Main Street, please. Everybody wants to walk down Main Street, take in the ambiance, enjoy these beautiful blue skies. Hey Raina, and thanks for subscribing, thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you coming in, saying hello. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome in. We are at the Magic Kingdom, just hanging out this morning. We've still got 30 minutes before normal park opening, but one of the great things is that you can go ahead and come into the park and be able to hang out some, even if you're not staying on a Disney resort. Now, if you're staying on a Disney resort, I would definitely encourage you want to make the best of this extra time that you get early in the morning, because the wait times will be low. Because number one, it's early in the morning and nobody wants to wake up early. Number two, it is reduced guest numbers because the off-site folks have to wait. So it's a great time. Yeah, it's really never safe to stop on Main Street. I mean, you can stop and take pictures. I don't have a problem with that. I'm just always like, just make sure you're not walking in front of somebody when you stop. Or do a slow down. That's usually mine. If you ease into it and you slow down, I have no problems with that. It's just the come to a complete stop that I think always gets me. So welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. As you can see, I'm having a pretty magical morning because I'm at the magical place. And, okay, so Rebecca is going to get on to me because I'm cold. Oh, it's Tuesday. Why are there so many people lining up for a restaurant over here? That's weird. There must be some... Oh, it's the pin drop. It's Pin Drop Tuesday, isn't it? That's the line for Pin Drop Tuesday. Alright, so we're just going to walk, and we're going to walk all the way up here. I'm going to go over to the right because there's less people.
Some people call it magic, I call it the power of the
We'll come down here, enjoy some view of the castle. I'm actually going to come down here, and I'm just going to come down here and stand because I'm not going to be in anybody's way. But we'll hang out again while we wait on Rebecca to come join us. But I'm also going to check to see if I can see where Sean is. Sean's a good buddy of mine in the Disney Streamer Network. He's always up and running super early in the mornings. And I thought I saw that he was here this morning, but we'll have a check to see where he is. But appreciate everybody hanging out specifically with us. Sean is inside somewhere. He's in the shops. So we will see. Looks like we got somebody at Animal. Man, it looks like there's a lot of folks this morning that are popping on. So I appreciate any of those that are hanging out with us today. Yeah, I'm seeing like tons of people in the shops. Looks like Ear to Ear is going to be here too. So there's lots of good folks that are going to be streaming today. Lots of folks that were not scheduled to be streaming today last night when I looked. But again, we're going to hang out here for a little bit while Rebecca comes the rest of the way into the park. Appreciate everybody that came in, said hello. Hope everybody's having a great day. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, is it going to pop up? Is it going to pop up? But yes, I would agree, Sierra. It is. It's that time of year. Really, there's no time of year that you should stop on Main Street. That's just my opinion, whether that's right or wrong. Realistically, Main Street's just not a place you want to be stopping. But again, beautiful views of the castle. We can see if we pan over here, and I'll kind of walk around a little bit just to give you guys a little bit more of something to see. But we'll walk over and take a look at the early entry area. So if you have early entry, meaning you are staying on site at a Disney resort, you're going to go to this right area over here, and it's going to be hard to see, but you're going to scan in. There's always a group of cast members that are having you scan in to check to make sure you're staying on site, and you can scan in for early entry. Early entry is only for Tomorrowland and Fantasyland, so if you are waiting for Frontierland or Adventureland, you're going to be lined up over there. Now, it looks like the way they've got them lined up, it must be, because it is Tuesday, right? Yes, it's Tuesday, so they're probably doing Pin Drop Tuesday, and that's why there's such a crowd over there. But we still got about 20 minutes till normal entry opening. Rebecca and I didn't really talk about what we wanted to try to rope drop, so we will see what the plan be. Typically we go toward like Pirates because, you know, there's not a lot of wait. We'll do a return time for JungleCruise. We'll do like Magic Carpets. It's a little bit chilly this morning for Tiana's, to be perfectly honest. And we like Tiana's, and it's okay, but you got to hit it at the right time of day. So we're walking upstream currently now, just to go look at Main Street. I expect Rebecca should be in probably another 5-10 minutes or so. So we'll come this direction and see if we see her rolling around. You get to see the fun of everybody coming in. There's always something to watch with people. If you are a people watcher, Disney is like heaven for you. Which I do like people watching. I am probably a little bit too much of a people watcher. I enjoy watching people, especially when they're at Disney, because I think a lot of people just kind of are in the Disney bubble, so they're not always paying as much attention as they should to what's going on around them. So it can be kind of comical what people do when they're on vacation. Checking to see if I can see where Rebecca is. It doesn't look like it's loading. There it goes. 3 minutes ago she was getting off the ferry, so she should be here in just a second. But appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out with us. We'll see how long we go today. We're just kind of going with it. I know it's looking like there's a lot of other folks streaming today, so we'll see what we do. But enjoy the ambiance of the crowd coming in. Let's see if I can see where he is. Yeah, he's down. He's by the fire station. I don't want to walk all the way back there just to say hey to him first thing this morning. But definitely check out, if you haven't, the Disney Streamer Network. It's a big group of different streamers that have come together to kind of join a coalition of folks just to kind of build and bring better content. So definitely recommend you go check the Disney Streamer Network out. There are links to all friend channels in the description below. There's also links to the Disney Streamer Network link tree below. That includes the multi-view, which is a site where you can watch more than just one streamer at once. So you can watch, I think it's up to 32 different streamers all at the same time. I'm going to zoom in here on the tree. There we go. Zoom in on the tree down there. As people are coming in. But it is a pretty view from this direction as you look down. It's also just, again, a little bit fun to see the people as they come walking in. At least for me, it's a lot of fun. I like people watching. I like watching the people. As a kid, when we were bored, my parents would always say, well, make up a story or something for the people that you see. So we would see people and we would make up a story in our heads about, you know, what's going on in their life, what's happening with them, who they are, why they are where they are. We, again, probably had too much fun with it. That just popped back into, there we go. Okay, that's interesting. Stick with me here for a second because I've got to switch lenses. Try to get it. There we go. But again, I think Rebecca should be rolling down any minute now. I'm just keeping an eye out for her. As always, hiding behind a trash can. I feel like trash cans are the best place to hide. Take a look at that beautiful blue sky. Hoping it will stay and it will be a blue sky day. But we will see. We'll see what the day brings. We're not sure. We're probably going to stick with Magic most of the day. And we probably will end out, I expect we'll leave before the party. But again, it's a little bit chilly this morning. Don't tell Rebecca I'm a little bit cold. If she's listening, she's right. I did not grab my jacket. So I had my jacket in the car, but I did not grab it. That was a great comment. That was great comment by Aware Mom and Parenting. That was, we can't stop in the middle of the road. That was literally what they were saying. It was like, don't stop in the middle of the road. You're going to get run over. Don't stop in the middle of the road. So there's still about 15 minutes till normal entry. Again, we'll probably head over. We typically have been rope dropping Pirates and then maybe Tiana. I will freeze if we do Tiana and I get like super wet, so I don't know what the plan will be there. Let me track her location again real quick. I know she can track me pretty easily. Let's She must have had to stop to go potty. It looks like she's at the potties. Or she ran over Sean. That could be possible too. That would probably not be a bad idea. But appreciate everybody coming in. We are hanging out at the Magic Kingdom this morning. We'll see how long we go for. But just enjoying the ambiance of Main Street right now. People watching. Enjoying watching the people with gimbals. I'm interested in the concept of a gimbal for someone that's not live streaming, because I don't understand the usage. Because if I'm not live streaming, the optical stabilization should be good enough in my mind. Like, I guess if you are taking stuff on your phone, or you're trying to do like some sort of hyperlapse or something like that, I guess I could see wanting it to be fully steady. But alright, well, I expect to see Rebecca rolling through here any minute now. We got the Plaza ice cream parlor there, and then we've got Casey's on the other side. I would like to see the piano at Casey's. We have not. I see it a lot on stream from other people, but I don't partake in Casey's as much as I probably should. Let me see if I can chat back up here. But I am impressed, because I feel like when we're in line, everyone is on their phone and their nose is in their phone the whole time. But as people walk in, they're not on their phone as much. I think it's one of those few moments that people still kind of respect, I guess. But we'll see. And there's Sean. I'll go over and say hey to Sean while we're waiting on Rebecca.
Look at Daddy. 6 points is about.
I can see him from the hat. It's always Sean.
Okay.
How's it going, Sean? I was like, I saw you were down there earlier, and I was like, he'll probably come up here eventually.
I gotta make it to the castle in a few minutes.
Get to that. Well, because you got to get your opening.
Yeah,
you always hit the opening just about.
It's. I think since we've been coming here, I've missed like 4.
Yeah,
in 70 days.
Well, it's usually because I start my first meeting of the day and I look up and I'm like, oh, there we are. There's Sean.
Gimbal buds.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Well, it's like as long as you make sure not to accidentally hit the button with your finger, you're good.
You pull on this for too long. It's like, I'm over. I quit.
It'll blow up. But
you having fun?
Yeah. So far.
How did you know you were coming?
It's just another trip.
Yeah.
Last one for us. So
this year or ever?
This year. I mean, it'll probably be last trip for us for a good while.
Yeah.
But annual pass runs out on the 27th. So we're not gonna. Well, it's like we're not gonna renew because we're not down here. But can't be as cool as some people.
You can move.
Can't be as cool as some people that just move. No, I can't be that cool.
We were literally just talking about that on the stream. I was like, move. Everybody should just move here.
Yeah, but then it wouldn't be as much fun because there'd be so many people down here.
So we got
to enjoy your exclusivity.
Yeah.
But awesome. Well, it's good seeing you. I was like, I'll bump into you at some point.
For sure.
So, I know. Yesterday we were at Hollywood almost the whole day, and Thad was there, and I didn't get to say hey to Thad. So it was like,
Thad's been really busy. Thad's chat's been exploding, so Thad's got a lot less time for everybody else. That's good for him. I'm happy for him.
Got to keep up with him.
Yeah,
so.
good for everybody. I was saying this to a friend yesterday. Everybody's success is my success, and that's the way I feel like. If we can all be happy and like get the word out and bring that joy to everybody, everybody will see it.
And as long as you're having fun, that's the big thing.
Right.
That's the key.
I'm never gonna stop having fun. I can't help it.
Oh, we can tell. We watch. We know. It's impossible for Sean and I having fun. But you take off. Yeah.
Sure,
Get over there.
Good seeing you. Stay
Good
warm.
seeing you.
Stay warm.
Trying to. What do we want to do? But yeah, well, you want to do Pirates because they've got the other bridge is roped off because of pin drop. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I was like, what in the world? And of course, I was telling people earlier, don't tell my wife, but I probably should have brought my jacket in. It's the wind, like it's not. It's the. But yeah, I figure if we want to go here and we can go around the long way to Pirates because I don't want to fight the people for pin drop. But like they had it weirdly roped off, and the bridge is full down there. And I was like, why is the bridge full? And I was like, oh, it's Tuesday.
Well, so Winnie the Pooh pin is supposed to drop. The last one is dead. It's supposed to drop.
Okay. But just in case anybody was wondering, that was the Disney with Sean show. Sean's here like every morning at like 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Well, I stopped at the bathrooms at Main Street, and I saw him, and I said his name, but he didn't hear me. So.
Well, I saw he was down there, and I was like, he'll probably come this direction at some point. And I was like, I was just standing watching people, and so I was like, well, we'll see if he comes this direction. I saw him. I was like, well, I'll go say hey. He always does the morning show. Like every morning he stands and watches the morning show. So it's a decent amount of people back here compared to... No, it's not. But I'm like, it's also really the only thing we can rope drop is pirates, because it doesn't make sense to do Jungle Cruise.
Good morning, everyone. In just a few minutes, all of the lands of the Magic Kingdom
my hand is
will
cold,
be
too.
opening. It's time to make your way to...
Did you not have Big Thunder on? You just had it...
No, I have it on my leg.
Totally.
I guess
Oh, that's
I could've
right.
put the-
You don't have your pants on. You have the shorts on.
Yes.
That's okay.
I was like, I have the pants. I could take my shoes off and put my pants on, but... And then put Big Thunder on. I might have to do that in a couple minutes.
It was funny to me because, like, the woman was standing at the ferry, or at the monorail, like, in front of it, like... The ferry's going to be faster, the ferry's going to be faster, the monorail's on a delay, the monorail's on a delay. I'm like, she's sending everybody. And I said, well, can we still wait? And she was like, well, yeah, you can wait, but it's the ferry's going to be faster. Well, I walked up there, and we did stand for probably 5-7 minutes waiting on the next one to come around, but that was it, and then we didn't have a hold, and so we went straight through, and I was like, yeah, the monorail's always faster. It is. It just is.
I think at one point the ferry was faster, but it's not
Well,
anymore. I think they had
back
to put
in
that
the
extra
day,
security
well,
that somebody ran into a dock or whatever.
well,
it takes longer.
back in the day, it was when they had the buses running. You could do the buses, and the buses were always the fastest. It's the tour group having to go around and get through. But yeah, it was kind of a... Yeah, and that was, I walked over there and I was like, what are all these people doing on this bridge already? Because no one, and 90% of these people I'm sure are going to Jungle Cruise, so we'll probably be fine going to Pirates. And I'm like, we're not in any hurry.
I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do Tiana this morning because I'm freezing already.
Well, no, that was,
I
said,
ponchos, but...
I said on the stream earlier, I was like, yeah, I can't do it this morning. Like, I can't, I would freeze. So I'm like, what I would almost say is we should probably do Pirates, and then we might want to go ahead across and do like Haunted, and then go ahead to Fantasyland based on the times, because we can come back and do return time on Jungle Cruise. Because, you know, we kind of wasted some time on shows when we came last time, because we did all the shows on
Pirates is long.
Yeah.
Too, so we're going to have a little bit of that already.
Yeah. But we'll do the take it easy approach to walking in, which means there'll be like 1,000 people that will pass.
Well, everybody is like determined today, and nobody's giving any
saw.
kind of grace.
Well, and that was, I also, because I had several people, I was walking down Main Street that just stopped.
Yeah, I already had somebody run into the, like...
Well, you said you had a wagon that...
Yeah, there was a guy with 3 kids in a wagon that wasn't going to stop for nobody getting on the ferry. And then...
Which is so goofy, because...
in front of him, but I was at an angle, and so he just kept going straight.
Well, and that's so goofy, because getting on the ferry, you're all getting on the same ferry.
I know.
Which I know there was one that was leaving right as, like, I could have made it if I had, like, booked it down there. But that was where I was like, no, I'll just wait on the monorail. Alright, so we still have, I was throwing me because we still have 6 minutes. That was like, I thought we were closer. But this is
back in the day, you could not have gotten this
no,
close to
no. Well, this is still
drop
nothing.
before.
Yeah, this is still nothing compared to what it used to be, and it's because of early entry, which is it's good the way they do it now because there's not as much of a rope drop. There's part of me though that I kind of feel like at 8:30, why can they not go ahead and do the same thing on this side they do on that side? Let us go ahead and wait in the lines at 8:30. I understand not doing it before 8:30.
I think it's the staff.
You're probably right.
Having the staff there that extra 5 minutes early, they're not ready for it.
Yeah. Yay! There were like 4 people standing down there streaming, waiting on the show down there.
Well, I know if we had gotten that 8:30 reservation, we would have to check in over there at that
Yeah.
time.
And we would have already been in, yeah. Which I didn't as much think of that when you were talking about it last night. I'll admit I was a little bit delirious because it was late at night. I was thinking the park opened at 8 and it was at 8. I didn't realize it was before park opening, or I might have been more like, yeah, we can go ahead and do it. I also just don't want to eat, like, I don't want to eat first thing in the morning when we're going to do a park day. Like, if you could get an 8:30 on Tuesday, like, we could do an 8:30 on Tuesday when we're leaving and driving home, because then we could come, do it, and then leave right away.
Right. Well, remind me when we get through early
To check, yeah.
time, just stop at a good place.
Oh, okay.
And talk to them.
Well, and that's realistically the only thing left I plan on probably streaming is take it easy, don't run anybody over, take our time, slow walking, easy walking, stay in straight lines. This isn't bad. These people are better. We may because we're...
These two together,
Going through Adventureland.
Why are you so slow?
Those are the conversations I love right there. I was like, keep going.
They didn't have anything.
Well, I was like, there was a trash can, but
Oh, was there?
that was the only thing I
I have
saw.
one to trade already.
Well, it's like it's not something you're collecting, so I was like, not worth it.
I don't really like the trash cans that much. I don't really
Well, they're
like them in
big.
my cabin.
Well, they're big, they take up space. Yeah, see, this is not a bad rope drop walk pace, like people coming in. Nobody's jockeying for a position. But that's partially also because there's just not enough people this morning, and so there's no... It's also like 40 scooters, and I'm like... The scooters actually help keep people slow. Rolling roadblock. Oh, that was close. Yeah, and Sierra, I did see your comment about gimbals. I was not ignoring you. It does make sense for a more cinematic look. I guess for me, I'm just usually not videoing something that you're going to have to slow down because you're going to have to cut through. You're going to have to cut through the tour group because they're going to JungleCruise. I saw that coming. I saw that coming because I was like, I bet they're going to JungleCruise first thing. Don't you want to get wet first thing in the morning? Just go jump in there.
Which one do you want to go? Right.
You trying to get me?
No, my finger literally split.
No, Casey, we're not going to do that today. It's not your birthday. I know it's not your birthday, Casey. Oh, Pirates is down this morning. Carpet. Yeah, haunted. That was like you could have gone that way. But alright, so Pirates is down this morning. But glad to have you in, Casey, but we're not going to play the birthday game. I know you well enough. Alright, so we're going to head toward Haunted, which is probably a longer wait because all the people coming from Fantasyland, but... It's like we could have done Tiki Room by ourselves. But things like that do happen. You get to a ride first thing and that goes down, so... There's the pinned end of the line. So these are all the crazy pin people. I will at some point post a content video on pin traders and pins and the whole pin drop thing. Because these people are nuts. So that woman went, is this the line for Tiana's? Nope. This is a line full of nuts that want to buy as many pins as they possibly can so they can turn around and sell them. Because I know Rebecca was checking that pin board. Yeah, it's just nuts. And I don't get it. I know it's like the excitement of the pins and getting, you know, the new pin that's dropping today, and the fact that it won't be available again. But it's still kind of like, no, just don't do it. Just stay away from it. So we're gonna head toward Haunted. I'm assuming Rebecca will catch up because she's on the scooter. Haunted will not be grand connection wise, but it's never good connection wise. Granted, I see a decent line. It looks for Haunted, or is that for something else? We'll see. Oh, there goes Rebecca. Kind of missed her. But appreciate everybody that's hanging out with us. We're going through Liberty Square, headed to Haunted, is the plan. I'm guessing this is the line to Haunted. That's way back here. Maybe we'll just do a walk around the park. I was trying to catch up with you. No, I was saying that. I was like, I just don't, and I don't get it, to be honest.
Well,
I was like, I'm guessing they don't have like all the line open yet, but us being back here, but we'll see.
I saw another one of the streamer guys on the bridge. He was cutting
Well, I know Chris and Owen, well, I don't know which one of them it is, but Ear to Ear is here as well. But we'll see. It's weird because it's not showing any wait time. Can't see it because it's in the sun. Nope, I don't actually know if it's on. We'll see. My hands are cold.
I had the glove, but I think they're
It's okay. This is going to be a fun turn, by the way. Yeah, they didn't quite consider the turning radius there. Because of the construction walls, which is kind of weird to me that the construction walls are out this far, but it's all about blocking the view, so.
Yep.
But it is a chilly morning here. Let's see if I can get the command center up to see what it's saying here. Let's see what the weather. So it says currently it's 54 degrees. That doesn't feel quite right, but that's what it's saying. That's what my weather is saying.
My watch says the same thing.
Okay, well maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just not affected by cold.
I told you. I mean, I knew I'd be freezing. I should have just started with
Sorry, hon. Well, you kind of normally think we're going so much in the morning that helps, but yeah, it's kind of weird to have this long a wait time this early in the morning, but I'm like, I wonder, because it's a party day, we would expect it to be lower wait times, but granted, it's also weird to me for Pirates to be closed first thing in the morning like that.
Now they gotta run their test.
It's probably just a delayed opening, but yeah, I was enjoying people watching on Main Street as people were coming in, because I was just standing next to like that trash can next to Casey's, just watching people come in, and I'm like, the myriads of different people are just hysterical. Well, I wondered if, part of it could actually be it's busier because of the Gary Slims people that are here, because I bet you they have both. They probably have normal tickets and party tickets. Alright, what we're actually going to do here is we're going to switch over and bump to 720p since the connection is not as good on this ride, so hang. Alright, we should be back at a slightly lower resolution. But good morning, Heather. Welcome in. And hey, Blake. I guess we got a bunch of people coming in right as I switched the connection to 720. So resolution will be a little bit lower, but I wanted to try to see what would happen if I switched out kind of midstream, especially before we get on to Haunted, because Haunted tends to be a very bad connection type stream. So just want to see what it does. But appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out. Hey, Blake. Yeah, I nixed the mic today, so we're sans mic. And I kind of figure, I really don't realistically know how much people notice the difference between 720 and 1080. I was actually running 2K, I guess it's the 14, whatever it is, that I kind of forgot I was running. before, so we'll see. May just stay with 720. The one thing I do know with 720 is the overlays look very bad at 720.
All the way down.
There's water over here on our left side, our right side. Okay. Yeah, it's probably just me, Blake, because I'm talking into the phone and turning my head because I'm forgetting sometimes.
I'd like my next full party to wait behind the yellow line.
Yeah, it just depends, Blake, on if
Step inside the next chamber, please. Move all the way in.
It really just depends on if I'm like talking into the edge of the phone or not.
Alright guys, please continue moving forward, filling in all the available dead space in front of you. Follow everybody out.
Welcome.
My guys, step all the way in, all the way across. Please fill in all the dead space around you. Follow directions. Please continue moving forward to the far side.
Our tour begins here in this gallery. Here where you see paintings of some of our guests as they appear in their corruptible, mortal state. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. There is no turning back.
Yeah. Drag your bodies away from the walls and gather in the dead center of the night sky.
Your cadaverous pallor betrays an aura of foreboding, almost as though you sense a disquieting metamorphosis. Is this haunted room actually stretching, or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way. Oh, I didn't mean to frighten you prematurely. The real chills come later. Now, as they say, we'll continue our little tour. And let's all stay together.
It's just a little bit dark in here. Yeah, so Heather, our holiday plans are hopefully for a quiet Christmas, but we are here for the next week. We leave on Tuesday next week. So hopefully it's a quiet holiday. That's our hope.
Both parties out here for
Are you able to walk the short distance, step on and move yourself? Take your seat with you.
Thank you. Alright, again, just a warning, we will have some connection problems once we get on going through Haunted. Everyone has connection problems on Haunted. We'll see how it goes.
It's only 9:15, so...
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. And when we started going the other way, so... It's like they don't have somebody at the midpoint. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we are in.
Do not pull down on the safety bar, please. I will lower it for you. And heed
Or I can
this
use my
warning.
powers. There we go.
The spirits will materialize only if you remain quietly seated at all times. Oh yes, and no flash pictures, please. We spirits are frightfully sensitive.
Whenever it's way below it. We'll see. I don't know. We don't ever really know where the picture is.
Our library is well.
We know it's right there. We just
Priceless
don't know what camera it is.
And marble busts of the greatest ghostwriter the literary world has ever known. They have all retired here to the haunted mansion. Actually, we're 999 happy haunts here, but there's room for 1,000. Any volunteers? If you should decide to join us, final arrangements may be made at the end of the week. Unlivable here in this cold. Every room has wall-to-wall and hot and cold.
Wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing a bell. Serpents and spiders, tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rats on a tree, trying to respond. Send us a message.
The happy haunts have received your sympathetic vibrations and are beginning to materialize. They're assembling with and the respecting needs. I'll see you all a little later.
like it was jerkier. I feel like it was jerkier when it Let's see if we get our normal bearded guy. Yep. We always get the same one. And it's the same thing every time, too. Maybe some of it, we'll see. I don't know. Connection always drops there. It's just a ugly connection ride. We just need to look at times and see what direction we want to head. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hang with the super. I'll not stream me putting on pants.
Putting on pants.
Yes. Still no less awkward looking, I'm going to admit, but alright, we should be back now. Sorry, I had to switch out. I was just switching out real quick our resolution so that it would be a little bit higher. I know the main thing with the resolution, at least for me, is to be able to see the overlays, so I can get our location overlay back on here. We just got off the Haunted Mansion. Rebecca is putting on pants. We'll have to check wait times and see where we want to go next. Actually, let's throw the wait times up there because I haven't done that at all this trip. Let's see if it's going to work, but I kind of forgot that I have my own wait times that I can put up and see as they go across the top here. Yeah, so now the line to Haunted is like nothing. I bet you it's 13 now.
Hey, Chad.
Tron's at 50. JungleCruise is at 40. Seven Dwarfs is probably at 40. Now it's at 35. Okay, so I guess we'll walk that direction, it looks like, because Peter Pan's probably at 30. Oh, Peter Pan's at 30. I do not like Peter Pan, but who is at 20? Yeah, I would say we'll probably head that direction. Yeah, our biggest problem is we probably should not have come over here and done Haunted when we did. We should have gone ahead across, come back to it, but because now the line is non-existent. Yeah, Haunted's at 15 now, where it was, I mean, it probably was a 15. It went pretty quick. But it was the morning rush, because what essentially happened is at normal opening, the rope dropped for the early entry folks. But yeah, look at all times are okay now. Times are down. I think it looks like Pirates is still down because I haven't seen it come across. But I thought Rebecca was going to be out here in a second. But here's our photographer to come out and take the early morning pictures of people squinting. Okay, let me check on her. Like she's getting shoes back on. Yeah, it looks like wait times are low that direction, so if we want to go that direction, like Peter Pan's at like 30. Mine Train was at 35. But Dumbo's at 5. Dumbo's at 5. Mad T's at 5. Space is at 5. So we can go kind of that direction if you want to. So the interlude of Crazy Cat Lady, yeah. Haunted is one of our favorites as well. I think it's probably my favorite out of everything. You can probably go straight and go that way, but yeah, it's now at 15. It's probably like a 5. Like it's probably a walk on at this point now, but Haunted probably. But yeah, I figure we just want to go toward Fantasyland. We can. Yeah, the Crazy Cat Lady. Glad to have you in. It's going to be confusing because I would argue the real Crazy Cat Lady is in the scooter in front of me right now. We do have 5 cats, so appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us, watching for a little bit. Always glad to have folks come in and join the day with us. We'll see how long we stream today. Probably won't stream all day, probably maybe till lunch, but we'll see how it goes. But I like to give the rope drop experience. You know, we headed toward Pirates, but didn't get to ride Pirates because it was down on first opening, so we'll head over to Fantasyland now. We did just get off of Haunted. Small World is realistically there's no reason to ride Small World first thing in the morning. It's just a long ride that wastes your time. Because it's usually a low wait throughout the day. But it's one of the water rides of... So Rebecca got a trivia question from a cast member yesterday that was like, was it 8 or 9 water rides in the Walt Disney Resort in Orlando? And it's like, granted, it's also funny, you should have asked him, I guess that doesn't include water parks.
No, she meant the 4 parks.
The 4 parks.
And actually...
There's Captain Hook and Smee. Captain Hook and Smee. To the left. Oh, I got the key from the princess. Oh, that's fun. I do like the roaming characters. And I wish they did it a whole lot more, but they don't. They were going to try to steal the key. I mean, I would say if we want to go up and do Barnstormer and Dumbo, or Dumbo and we can see Barnstormer, like as we did Barnstormer last time. I mean, if you want to go do the princesses, we can. Okay. Whether it's really 5 minutes or not, though, because you know we've done had issue with that before. But are you gonna park and walk, or are you gonna ride? Yeah, just take it in. We've taken it in before, I think. I think it's the normal weird entrance where it's over there, but because there's nobody up here. Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere. It's the side. No, it's the side entrance. It says stand by. That, yeah, it's the weird. I don't know why they've been doing it. Yeah. So it's over here to the right. Like, we know it now that we've done it, but it's just a weird, like... Yes, that was Crazy Cat Lady. That was what they were referring to. It's kind of hard because they're also including the boat rides. So, like, Small World and Pirates and Three Caballeros. Like, those just are... Yeah, I would say we're not going to do the other side, but... But yeah, that's what that... So it's like... And she did get it. It just took a while because it's kind of hard because some of them...
But I got most of them.
Yeah, well, and it wasn't that one weird cast member that asked impossible questions.
Just easy ones.
Yeah, we do have a cast member that's... He's a DVC cast member we've seen at a couple different parts. And he's like, well, do you want an easy question? We're like, yeah, just give us the easy. And it's like super, super difficult questions. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, this is the amount of time that I am okay with. I didn't see who it was because I can't see from here. But gosh, my screen just got really dark. Yeah, we did decide to bring the scooter in, but yes, so Crazy Cat Lady, it was like all of those, which is just, and I liked the question because it's not something that people think about as often. Because I'm trying not to get kids on the camera, so you'll get to see the. Good call. Yeah, so just bear with us as we get beautiful side views of walls and the scooter. So we're currently.
Can everybody take one more big step forward for me, please, just so we don't have guests standing in front of our royal door down here? Take a big step forward for me. Thank you so much.
I like the very low lighting in here. Again, we're waiting on the character meet and greet of the princesses, that's Tiana and Rapunzel. Since Rebecca is wearing her Rapunzel, are you going to take off Big Brother? No, that's fine. And again, we're getting some beautiful views of the scenery just because, you know, there's lots of kids in here and we try not to get them on screen. And lots of flashes from the photos, so again, just bear with it. Just updating the log of what we do for today. She always does a really good job of keeping all the logs, which is what I'm going to have to go back through at the end to be able to put in all the calculations for what the annual pass costs. Go through and figure out how many parks we went to, how many one-day parks, how many multi-day parks, how long we stayed in each park, what the get down with, like, you know, okay, because the days we went to 2 parks, we would have had to buy park hopper. Reviews currently, just again because there's kids everywhere and we try not to purposefully have them on stream. Ooh, Lady and the Tramp is a deep cut there to a certain extent. Oh, you're gonna make me babysit it? Yeah, I can babysit the scooter. So I just have to figure out how to get out of the way.
Skirt underneath.
Sorry. Stick that forever. You have that.
Are we both taking pictures?
Just start.
You're in charge of the pictures.
I'm in charge of getting the scooter out of the way. That's the thing.
Do you know the drill? I'm going to the right-hand side?
Yeah, okay. Hopefully. Tell me if I'm...
Yeah, absolutely. I know Tiana showed green. I think Rapunzel chose black. She thought her wedding ring might be okay with that. Yes. Okay. They both have it. Markers.
But we should be, we're next to lines, it shouldn't be too much longer, but I won't do any photos with me. I just have a weird, phobia of characters.
It's a lot later. It'll be more later though. What the fuck? Don't forget your belongings and then just stand there in the middle. And then you'll just kind of come towards that story look like that. Okay, you stay on this side of it and go around.
Sorry, I'm at a weird angle here.
And then you'll scan that back and right here for your photos today. In charge of photos and ECD and stuff, okay?
Trying to, at least. It doesn't like
There you go.
yours has not been as happy as mine has. It's like, this is one of the places I didn't have on my location tracking because you can't see it, so it's just Magic Kingdom. All the way out of the way. There we go. Okay. the door. That worked out well. And that was pretty quick, too. Yeah, hitting those early is usually good if you want to. Yeah, you gotta redress now. I'm gonna go ahead and walk the rest of the way out. Alright, so we're going back out here. I expect we'll probably head toward Dumbo and Barnstormer. That's our usual kind of area to go. We're out here next to the carousel. We don't normally do the carousel first thing in the morning. Oh, they're doing some art over here. I don't want to go too far. This is her. She's doing some art. It looks like it looks like Goofy or Pluto. I don't know. I can't tell. The base of those is about the same. Goofy. Alright, then we want to go to Dumbo. So we will head toward Dumbo, the flying elephants. Elefante. Morning, Park Bros. Hope you're having a good day. That was like showing 30, but it's like out the front, and it's not normally like we've waited like 35 and we were halfway through, so I don't believe that 30. Not at all. Somebody didn't decide to flip the sign. But hope you're having a good day, Park Bros. Lawrence, I know I'm sure you're looking forward, because it's like you're going to be here this weekend, right? You counting the days? It's like we could stop and do teacups if you wanted, because we haven't done teacups, but depends. We can look at the line to see, but I mean, it's normally not bad. I mean, if you want to go ahead up and do Dumbo, we can come back and do teacups, because it normally stays pretty low, because that looks decent. Well, I know Dumbo tends to go up and doesn't usually come back down sometimes. You'll be on property in 80 hours. I like the hours conversion there, Lawrence. But hope to get to be able to actually see you and meet you. But we'll see. I don't really plan to stream anything probably past today, so most everything else I did will just be video stuff that I'll post, but don't plan on streaming, so it should make it easier to try to track you down, find you, and say hey. Got to say hey to Sean this morning. I missed out seeing Thad yesterday. I'm sure I passed him at some point, but I just didn't have my head on a swivel enough. And I'm guessing Chris and or Owen didn't actually look at their stream for this morning to see. I know they're here today. I may say hey to them at some point. Go ahead, dude. Barnstormer first. Well, you can. I mean, we can do Barnstormer first if you want, but why don't we just? It doesn't matter to me. Whatever you want to do. Let's just do Barnstormer first. It's looking like a lighter day, so I'm not as worried. You have to. Go ahead and get my hat off. Let Rebecca go down and get parked. And then we'll jump on Barnstormer here. It looks like it's showing a 5-minute wait, so should be pretty quick. Hello. Looks like that woman was going to have the same issue we saw earlier. That was ages of kids and on this ride, because there's no rider swap or anything. So if there's 2 kids, 1 mom, they have to have an adult if they're under, I think, the age of 7. No, it doesn't. Does it extend at all? That's an interesting. I haven't had that question before.
Hunter said they just got to the hotel.
Oh.
He said headed to Springs and then maybe Epcot.
We won't be at Epcot today, most likely, unless we're feeling crazy when we leave here, which I don't think we are.
I said, unless we still have energy.
Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a good day. Yeah, so this ride, we did see a hard scenario on this one because it was a dad that had 3 kids with him. So the problem was the 2 boys that he had, 2 of the boys were under 7. Selfie, sorry. 2 of the boys were under 7, and the other boy was like 4, and so he was riding with the younger kid. The problem was the boys couldn't ride alone, and so it's a little bit of a hard scenario because it's like, I get it. And he was like, well, can they just stand on the side? And they were like, well, no. And I felt bad because I was kind of like, I don't mind. I can ride with one of them, and Rebecca can ride with one of them, but the issue is that they won't let you do that. So I knew, I was like, there wasn't any way for me to offer to be like, nope, I'll jump in and I'll ride with one of them so they can still ride. But they do, I feel like they do a better, they should police that at the entrance instead of once they get on the ride, and it seemed like the woman today was doing that. But the Barnstormer is a fun one. It's just short, and the seats are very, very uncomfortable. That's usually our joke, is that it's kind of the butt massage that you get. It also doesn't like the gimbal does not like it, which I can get to it. Oh, goodness. Row 1. I mean, sorry, row 1? Yeah, row 1. God, I can't see it here. Oh well. I was going to improve the gimbal, but what I'll do is I'll turn the gimbal off and then I'll hold it. I was also coming in to try to the motor strength to high and see. Never had row 1. Maybe row 1's crazy cool. This is also like the kids roller coaster that's really hard for adults to get into.
You want it on the front?
Here's the... Alright, in we go. We're in, I guess. Kill the gimbal once we start moving, and then I'll just hold it. So again, it'll be a little bit rockier, but my gimbal is off. of yourself. Ready for it? Here we go. Oh, on the front. That was fun. Okay. That was the Barnstorm. AKA the kids roller coaster that hurts for adults. But hopefully it didn't make you guys too sick on that. Yeah, it's like the first time I did that one, I think I had the gimbal on, and I think it went crazy.
A married couple for 2 adults.
Well, we've ridden it together before, and we just are like, nope, don't do that anymore.
Well, it's difficult to get in and out of. Easier to get in it than it is to get out of.
Yeah. I am now playing with settings on the gimbal. That was Barnstormer. We'll probably go over and do Dumbo, assuming it's still 5 minutes. I expect it probably is still 5 minutes. It seems like the crowd has lightened out a little bit to a certain extent. You just want to walk over there. Just leave the scooter here.
Well, I saw all the characters were getting on a minute ago. It was Daisy, Donald, Minnie, and Goofy.
Oh, we're getting on Dumbo?
Yeah.
Oh. I know that they do that sometimes, which is always kind of fun. Alright, appreciate everybody that's hanging on with us, hanging out. We're headed over to Dumbo. We just did Barnstormer. We're back in the Storybook Circus area. It's like it's showing 5, but there's a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I see Donald on there.
There's
Minnie, Goofy. I was like all the people that are just standing. That is fun.
I can't do it. I want out.
Goofy. Donald's up there at the very top. Yeah. Lowers the capacity of the ride, though. Donald was smacking the elephant, telling it to go faster. He may go a couple times because I'm like, you get him in there and get him strapped in. We get to go to the non-character side, which I'm kind of like, I'm okay with that. times overlay. I don't need it. I was like, we'll get on faster going this way. We go together or separate? Elefante. Two but separate.
Two elephants for you right this way, family.
Yep.
So one elephant, two elephants.
That was like we're two, but we want two elephants. And then I was trying to see if they had gotten phasing them off over there.
The crowd's kind of dissipated, so probably. I don't see their staff waiting for them. They had two staff waiting for them at the exit.
So we will get to go fly. Okay. So they must have figured out how to get him out of the Dumbo. That would have been fun to have had.
Well, I think they cut, like when they start doing stuff over there, they come out over here, ride Dumbo, and
then they go over there. That makes sense. But we get to go fly on the elephant. Yeah, I don't know about that. Barnstormer just hurts me. It's just painful.
Yeah, but it doesn't last very long. So.
That is true. But appreciate everybody for coming in, hanging out with us. We're going to ride Dumbo here in just a minute. Hope everybody's having a good day, whether you're watching at work or lazing around at home or doing something else. Whatever you're doing, hope it's going well. I figure if we want to do this, we could go back and do teacups, and then we could go to Tomorrowland and do some of that stuff if you want. Like, we still haven't done PeopleMover. We haven't done Laugh Floor in forever. But it's the one we can do later, though, so we could also, I mean, if you wanted to go back and do Pirates and JungleCruise, we could go back that way, but still hadn't quite warmed up enough, I feel like, for Tiana's, but we are getting closer. Those are up in the air. Coming down, so we should be on before too much longer. I guess I'm going to be pink then. Yeah, well, it happens. I have to figure out how to get the seatbelt on with one hand, which is always. There we go. Alright, let me get the wide angle. Oh, that's not the wide angle. So, there's Rebecca. Alright. And we will see. Sometimes I have some gimbal fighting on this one, but we will see. Also, this lever never works for me. It just doesn't like me. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on.
Please remain seated.
Trying to get it. Sorry, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's just not going to work. I was trying to get it to lock the exposure on something that was going to be decent, so it may expose, underexpose, overexpose. So lift the lever. Make sure it's the right lever, Crunk. Wrong lever! Oh God, I'm going to slide to the outside. I'm used to having Rebecca to slide into. Oh goodness, okay. Oh. Alright. I got Dumbo up. I'm like sliding to the outside as usual, but such a beautiful blue sky day today. But really appreciate everybody hanging out with us on this blue sky, beautiful day after the great couple of days we had before this. This is probably going to be the last streaming day this trip. We are here through next week, but I feel like I leave the streaming to the professionals, stream a little bit for us just to have some recording. Ooh, the wind is a little bit thick up here, but it is nice in the sun. Ooh, oh, we went down. We went down quicker than she did. Oh, goodness. Alright. Out the exit we go. Okay.
Shot since we're here and go do whatever.
Yep, sounds good. If you want to give me the key, I can go grab the scooter and bring it back up this way. We're probably going to have to... I don't have enough paint. You're going to have to get it.
Well, I was like... You immediately grabbed it, so I thought you could get it.
Your back pocket's open, by the way. I don't know if you...
Yes, that's...
Okay. I know it's normally your phone one, but... Yeah, again, appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us. Hope everybody's having a good day. Don't be afraid to... say something in the chat, ask a question, and we'll do my best to get to it. I know our chat is actually, at least it appears like it's actually working today, so that's good news. But we'll probably head over to Tomorrowland. We'll see, we might do Speedway. Might do Speedway because it's cool, and Speedway's one we don't like to do when it's hot. Settled on the flamingo here. There nobody's behind me. I'm not the best driver when I have the gimbal, so I just try my hardest not to run anybody over. And as long as people, for the most part, steer clear, it's usually pretty good. But so over in Storybook Circus, Rebecca is checking pins currently. So she's over in the big top, which is a good spot for pins because there's, I think, there's usually about 3 different pin boards in there. So we'll roll over here to the right. Smells like the big top souvenirs. It actually smells more like popcorn. I don't feel like I get the popcorn smell quite as much here. We're going to be in the sun, but here we're going to be in the sun, but you know, the sun is good at the moment. I'm okay with baking. Usually back in next to the trash can right here. But yeah, so let me switch over here. So we have done Haunted Mansion, we did the Princesses, we came over here, we did Barnstormer and Dumbo, and then we're probably going to head over, and I guess I need to turn my wait times back on so I can see what the stuff is over on Tomorrowland area. We'll probably head over there and do PeopleMover. We'll take a look to see. We'll probably get an entry time for, I don't know. That's what I was talking about. I was like, I don't know what we're doing. I was hitting them now. JungleCruise is at 40, Peter Pan's at 40. Seven Dwarfs is at 35. Tron is at 35. I don't know if you want to go the back way through to do Tron.
We can do that if you want to do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Switch back out and let you roll, and we can go do. I think you'll have to stand once we get on. I need to run to the potty first if we're gonna do that. What? Okay. So we'll swap out Old Potty and then we'll head over to Tron. Are you gonna go? I wasn't sure if you were gonna go or not. Sorry. Let you hold. Okay. I'll let you hold. I'll do that.
And stand and watch the Barnstormer line. Let's see.
The stroller cars are over there.
Hey, Tiana's is only at 5 minutes. I wonder why. Cold. Nobody wants to be wet.
Okay, let's get them. Okay.
Go ahead and put the chest mount on.
Have it on instead of having to fiddle with it in line.
Oh, you don't want to fiddle with it in line?
I'm gonna fiddle with it in line. I broke it, so.
You didn't break it, it just snapped off.
Well, it doesn't take a long time to do it. You get two hands.
Wow, that is a game changer, I'm sure. You're still twisted.
It doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna fiddle with it because
Okay, whatever.
fiddling with it is what got me in trouble last time.
There you go.
That back. And we can cut through and cut it. Good morning, Debbie. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Sorry, we just had to switch out a little bit. I had to run to the restroom. We're headed over toward Tron because it was showing, at least a minute ago, it was showing a 35-minute wait, which is normally within our acceptable limit. So we'll do Tron, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and get the chest mount on too, because that tends to be part of the process that can be a little bit more difficult. But hope you're having a great day, Debbie. Good luck in the dev meeting, Sierra. Appreciate you watching for any time that you do watch. Definitely appreciate everybody. I know there's lots of options, lots of people that have really good quality content, so definitely appreciate if you stop by, say hello, hang out with us for a little bit. But we did try, I was going to try the 360 camera when we did Tron last time, but the chest harness decided to detach right before we got on, so I had to throw it in a pocket. But I did do some patching and fixing, so I think we should be okay. It's especially important since it's going to be holding the phone. It's going to be holding you guys. I don't know how good the signal is in Tron, so I don't really know what you guys will be able to see, but we'll give it a shot. And we'll see what the line looks like, because it all depends on what it looks like when you get down here. Sorry. Definitely, hopefully I'll remember to also turn off the overlays before we get on, because that's a big, want to make sure to get it pure, the ride. But I don't know if Park Bros, if you're still around, is there signal issues inside Tron? How bad is the signal? I'm trying to decide if I should back off to 720 again. It didn't really seem like it was worth it in Haunted, because Haunted is just such a big dead zone as it is. Whew. This is where you get your workout steps. I know Score Jason was doing his walk around, and he always had this as the fat burn area coming up the Tron hill. Try. I haven't been able to do the chest mount on Tron at all, because each time I've thought about doing it or trying to do it, something happens and it doesn't happen. So try like number 5. But we should have plenty of time to get everything locked in, because it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent wait. Oh, I guess that's the lightning lane that's bad. No, it's not. That's... Okay. It says 35 minutes. This is going to be a full 35 minutes. This may be a little bit more. But we'll be able to scroll back in the video and check it. But Rebecca went to go run and jump the scooter. Because you cannot take ECVs in on this ride, which is a little bit disappointing, because you can on Guardians, but they did not design this one so you can do a wheelchair, and they do have loaner wheelchairs, but It's an extra layer of complexity. Sounds like that worked out okay. Like start a stopwatch, because this one just looks like a heavy 35 to me. Still have it when you get off, yeah, instead of doing it on your phone. Because I don't think we've actually waited in the line with a full there and back like this in all of them. Because I don't think we've waited in a line when they've had all the switchbacks open. But thanks, Debbie, for subscribing. Glad you hang out with us. We won't be doing a lot of Disney streaming upcoming, but we hope to be able next year to do some more zoos, aquariums, parks, other things outside of Disney. But just really appreciate everybody hanging out with us for today. We kind of capture the ambiance of Tron. We'll see what it looks like when we get in. This is probably going to be closer, we think, to a 40-minute wait, 45, just based on our previous experience. But we'll see. Maybe they may have less people inside. You never know exactly what's going on with the inside, which is part of what makes it interesting with some of these rides, because you have a pre-show, and you know it may be empty past the pre-show. They may not be full in the switchbacks, and so it may actually be 35, but it's just hard to know. But again, plan to take you guys along for the ride. We'll dump the gimbal and put you guys on the chest mount. Gotta figure out how to get it a little bit tighter, but always a little bit paranoid with the chest mount. But we are moving pretty quick. Looks like all the switchbacks are running, so it may actually be going down in time, but I don't know. May have just been a rush of people. Your messaging peeps. Work. Yeah. We always work. Yes. Always working.
Whenever I go away, nobody can actually visit while I'm not in town.
Nope. Hope everybody's having a good day, having a fun time. We will see how the Tron line goes. Again, we've probably only been waiting for a couple minutes, so not too bad, but realistically it was looking more like a 40-minute wait, at least to us, but we could be wrong. Like, I also didn't put my watch on this morning.
You left it on my side of the counter last night.
I was ready to take a shower and be dead before. Got a couple things posted, but that was it. Well, we did 2 late nights in a row, and we don't normally do 2 late nights. We're not late night people, unlike Lawrence Park Rose, who doesn't know what rope drop is. We only do mornings for the most part. It's a stretch for us to stay to fireworks or Fantasmic. This this is moving pretty quick out here, which isn't bad. My feet are already like, what are you doing? But we like this ride. I would say we can do the sit-down seat. Yeah, this time, because we did front last time. I was like, always at work. She was going to voice text, and then I pointed the camera at her and gave her the glare of voice texting. No, I'm not a voice texting fan. Hit the wrong button there. So yeah, so we're waiting in line for Tron, and we'll see what we want to do next. We'll probably go, I mean, I would say we could do a return time for space. Return time for space since we're over here, and then we can go do like PeopleMover while we wait for space. And then it's probably time for lunch. Or it's probably a good time for a break by that point. But we'll see, it all depends on how long this takes too.
I'm trying to like get everything covered while I'm standing in line for rides on vacation. Don't roll your eyes at me.
Well,
right now.
and it's kind of one of those things where it's like, so do you guys just want me to cancel everything the weeks that I'm gone? Like, is that what has to happen? And I guess that's realistically what you need to do is just the week before, if it's not covered, cancel it. And that's all you can do.
Well, literally last month, Ron moved a visit to Wednesday, and now he's like, well, I don't want to do it because I'm trying to get ready for the play. And I'm like, you told them last month you were coming on this day.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's like you kind of committed to it, so.
He has a couple of regulars, but he doesn't, like, if he can't go, he doesn't think anything of it. And I'm like, those are your responsibility to move when you can't make them.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing then. Ron should call or email, and he needs
to
tell
do it for the senior living, but not the school. He keeps forgetting the school.
I don't know.
Like, it's driving me nuts.
Work drama while on vacation. She's got issues with visits. They fired like the two head up people at my company, so it's just the fun. They're like packing us into this room.
Securely fastened. Supervise young teen users at all times.
Here.
Attention users, you are about to be digitized into the world of Tron. For your safety in this world, all users should be in good health. You should be free from high blood pressure, heart, back, or neck problems. You should be free from motion sickness or other conditions that could be aggravated by this experience. Expectations you should not ride. Tron Light Cycle Run is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark. Users be warned. The Light Cycle Run makes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. For your safety.
Welcome in, users. Move all the way across the room to the left and step toward the screen.
Yes, they're like, move all the way to the left. Nobody wants to move all the way to the left because the door opens to the right, which was a bad design.
Attention users, you are about to be digitized into the world of Tron. For your safety in this world, all you should.
Actually, we're going to miss the digitization. So we were.
Or other conditions.
Team Blue, welcome to the race. Proceed to gate.
Oh, that's funny. We missed the whole pre-show, like it ran while we were out there. So normally there's a pre-show in here, but it's not much. Yeah, it's basically a, hey, you've been digitized, congratulations. See if we got one coming. It's eerily quiet at the moment. I don't like the eerily quiet. So that's the launch that you come through when you're on the ride. We'll get to do that. Hopefully you guys will see that, because hopefully it will work. Yeah, this is going to be ugly. Yeah, so this will definitely not be, as we're thinking it's probably going to be 45. That was 2 quick ones in a row. A big room, and typically we think it's usually about 15 to 20 minutes here, and then you get to the lockers, and then it's another 10 minutes usually once you get past the lockers. So that's where our wait time is.
Welcome to Strong Life Cycle Run, the ultimate competition on the grid. Before proceeding to the speed chamber, all members of Team Zoo must prepare. All users must secure large items.
We will put y'all on the chest mount when we get to the when we get closer to the locker. So you do have to have a chest mount for Tron.
To open a locker portal,
you cannot use the gimbal or hold anything in your hands. I have seen several people recently post on Facebook pictures of themselves on the ride taking a selfie, which is an awful idea, because there's just a lot of safety hazards with holding anything in your hands, which is why they provide lockers, and they do it pretty well, so it's a pretty easy in and out process. But we are moving pretty quick coming through here, so we're almost down the first link.
Remove phones, glasses, and other items that may fall off, and secure them in the storage area between the handlebars. To synchronize with your life cycle, kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Tron Life Cycle Run is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark, making sharp turns with sudden drops and stops. For your safety, remain seated on your life cycle at all times. Remember to kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Supervise young Team Blue users at all times.
A lot of lightning lanes going through because they've been moving us pretty quick. Well, I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It's a junk car that I would never buy that brand and that model. Like,
in the life cycle run, there are winners and there are losers.
It doesn't matter. It's a Chrysler minivan. Chrysler minivans were made with plastic. Every piece of them. The transmission is plastic. Like, it's Legos is what it's made out of. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us. We're in line for Tron. We'll be getting on here in probably about 20-25 minutes based on the flow of what we got going. I'm going to wait for the next stop, and then I'll go ahead and put the gimbal away, because I do have to put you guys on the chest mount. Get it ready for movement, just in case we walk further than I think we will. We're walking along. Okay. So you guys are going to go on the chest mount from here, which means it'll be kind of rocky. You probably won't be able to hear me for the next little bit.
14 minutes now.
Not bad.
For the life cycle run competition. Initiate identity business profile. Initiate life cycle run upload sequence in 3, 2,
Oh gosh, got to go a long way on that chest mount to get it big enough. There we go.
Before proceeding to the pink chamber, all members of Team Blue must prepare. All users must secure large items, including backpacks, purses, and hats, in the locker portal before entering the room. Lockers are just ahead. To open a locker portal,
Gimbal is away.
additional keys to the illuminated activation point.
Going to unplug from power. Power bank away.
Remember your unit number. You will be piloting a specially modified life cycle. When the gate opens, follow the path on the floor. If you are assigned a far vehicle, you must walk behind the life cycle. Remove phones, glasses, and other items that may fall off, and secure them in the storage area between the handlebars. To synchronize with your life cycle, kneel, lean, and hold the handlebars towards you.
What? I was like,
Strong life cycle run is
what?
thrilling.
It doesn't matter. I was like, don't fiddle with it. It'll break off. Oh.
Making sharp turns with 7 drops and stops. For your safety,
Yeah, so again, it's going to be rocky. Won't be able to see the chat.
remember to kneel, lean, and hold the handlebars towards you. Supervise young Team Blue users at all times.
Like we're about to be moving, so I'm like, glad I went ahead and did it. They've been pushing a whole bunch of people into the...
To then, every member of Team Blue must capture its energy gates before their opponents. Stick together. It's your only hope for victory. In the life cycle run, there are winners and there are losers. Who
Are you? Get that ingrained in your head to hear it 100 times a day. They're backed up on the ramp down there. We want to try for 520 again? It looks like it's open. If we get the same locker every time, you won't ever forget which locker you have. If your magic band ever works.
It no longer wants to work.
You going in first or not? Alright. Be able to get yours in there. Closes. Looking good. Grab my extra phone because I was like, it would be nice to be able to actually see as I'm. Oh gosh, that's so rocky. Forgot to turn the overlay off. That was why I was like, I wanted to check. Patient overlay off. Because I also turned off the optical stabilization because the issue was on the gimbal when I have the stabilization on, it does weird stuff because it's double stabilized.
Well, can you not turn it back on?
Not without turning the stream off.
Okay.
I guess Will paid me for something.
The Owen stuff.
Okay.
Pictures of the receipts and the stuff last night. Like they are playing the video and like how to get on it and stuff, but it doesn't have any words, but it doesn't. It makes it not loud in here though, which is kind of nice.
Well, because it's like, the thing is you spend the proper amount of time in here to have like voice in here, but it's because you need it before the lockers because you're telling people to stow stuff.
You want the back handicap?
Sure. I mean, it doesn't matter. What's your timer at? It's not bad. It moved really quick once we got in. Like, we were only in that room for like 8 minutes, which is not what it normally is. And so I don't know if they, like, there wasn't anybody down here on the ramp or they haven't had any lightning lane people. I was like, you can do a normal one and I'll do the sit down seat.
Don't want to wait in line together. Her flight.
Wow. Because there is no single rider line. I really don't expect them to ever have a single rider line for this one, to be honest, because they have so much space down here. Like Guardians is the same way. They have so much space to be able to fill, and I don't feel like they miss that many seats. The one thing they do need is they need a handicap filler seat because they only fill the handicap if somebody requests it or somebody can't fit. So it's like,
weird.
It's like, okay, so right there's one, and there's not going to be anybody on it. Well, I get it because a lot of people don't want to. Like, a lot of people people would be like, no, I waited in this line. I want to be on the light side. But it's like, now that was an interesting way to get off. I just watched a woman get off. She started to come over the wrong direction and then walked in between the two out the back.
I'm sure they get that crap all the time, and they're just like, whatever. Like,
well, you get off the same way you got on, so it's like, I would think it should be.
I'm sure they had to put some extra protection and stuff.
Well, they're all scratched, like, you know that, like, they're all super scratched up. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the wide angle or the narrow, because the narrow is a better camera, but I'm like, probably switching over to the narrow.
Forward. Attempting malicious code necessary. neutralized. Great work, Team Blue. Your run helped us track and eliminate this program.
It was cold when we went outside. Well, then we came back in, it wasn't much better. But it was working better in there. Like, you could see the other stuff. That was the other light cycles that come parallel, because those were not working when we rode it.
Oh, is that right? The orange or whatever.
Yes, the orange. It was showing at the very end, like where it crashes, but it wasn't showing before that. So it's like, this is why we had to hold, because they're backed up. Finally managed to get the ride trunk with the chest mount. Yay! It probably lagged. Like, that's, I wasn't sure what the connection would do either, so. I do kind of feel like in the storyline plot, you should have the option to lose. Like occasionally you should lose.
Users, watch your step as you dismount
Part of it.
Be sure to collect your belongings.
Okay. Alright, it's gonna be some rocky rolling while we walk back to the locker and get the gimbal. Also realized my belt is not tight enough. Well, we didn't have to wait a single extra train to get on the handicap, so it wasn't bad. Because we have had to wait before a couple times to get the sit-down seat. Realistically, I feel like I have more fun, like, on those, because, like, I had my hands up the whole time. The launch...
I like the boat better. I mean, I like the boat.
The launch is a little bit more on your back, because you're...
It's like,
Yeah.
woman back.
Double check it. Can't see anything in there anyway. I was like, I always have to put my hand in there. That one's orange. I don't know if it's orange made. Number they are, which I get, like, getting the gimbal back, gimbally. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I can sit on the scooter. I can roll that direction depending on how long it takes for me to figure out how to get the gimbal back. Off of the now we'll see if we get a gimbal ride. Nope, not too much of a gimbal ride. You guys lucked out. So, somewhat settled back here. And
just hang in there. Awesome to hear that there was not lagging, which is good. Appreciate that, Jamie. Throw a couple of things in my bag. I'm going to leave the chest harness on since we're probably going to do space before too long. Throw this phone in. This out so that I can get my charger back attached. So I think the current plan, at least, was to go get a re-entry time for space, and then we'll put this down on the ground. Okay. Yes. Rocking and rolling. Yeah, and I do, like for Tron, I do definitely recommend trying the sit-down seats. I know Rebecca said she enjoys the front better than the sit-down seats, but I kind of feel like, to me, it's either the front or the sit-down seat. The sit-down seats, like, to me, it just makes it more free. And, like, I feel like you can actually see a little bit better, which I know doesn't make any sense at all, but... parked by the normal trash can, wait for her. I'm assuming she hasn't gotten out yet, but we will see. There you go again. It is a little bit chilly out here, so when we got outside, it was definitely a kind of wake to your system. But appreciate everybody that came in while we were riding. I know we had a couple of new folks come in. Disney cast member Monique, Jamie, welcome in. Hope you guys are having a great day today. We are over at the Magic Kingdom. We have had a somewhat productive day. We will see what else we get before I knock out on the stream. I'm not planning to do, a crazy long stream today. We've been going for a couple hours since rope drop this morning. So don't really plan on doing anything crazy today. This is probably one of the last streams. I really do think I want to stream. We're planning on doing Cinderella's Royal Table. We have reservations for Monday of next week. That's the last day we have. It's late at night though, so we've been looking for a different time slot, and Rebecca's going to talk to him to see, because there's a whole bunch of slots open for tables of 4, but there's not slots open for tables of 2. So we're going to talk to him and see if we can't find a better time, because we'd rather just not be the first. The late night isn't bad, but it's the fact that it's the first or the last night. If we want to go over and get a return time for space, and then we can go to PeopleMover and do PeopleMover while we wait. Usually makes the most sense. And so I was like, I'm not going to pull the chest harness off because I'll have to do the chest harness for it too. Alright, so we're off again. We're going to go down and get a return time for space. If you are not aware, if you are on a ECV or you have a wheelchair, there are certain rides that you can get return times on because their lines are just not built for having an ECV walk through, which is the main reason that we have an ECV is because of the standing time that Rebecca struggles with. She can do 1, maybe 2 times standing more than 30 minutes on a trip, so we have to kind of pace ourselves with that. So that's why it's like Tron, it was showing 35 and ended up being right at 30. That's realistically the longest that she can do for the rest of the day, or her feet just won't work. So for rides like Space Mountain, JungleCruise is another where the lines just aren't designed for letting people with ECVs be able to wait in line. You can go up to the cast member and get a return time, and then it lets you go through the lightning lane when you come back. which realistically should be a shorter line. We have had some issues in the past where even those are not the best. Now, JungleCruise is good because they have a separate load that they do, so you realistically don't have to stand. You actually can go on with the ECV, but it takes a little bit longer, and it also takes up time for other guests, and so we try to be respectful from that perspective. But again, welcome in, everybody. If you're hanging out with us watching, appreciate you seeing what's going on at the Magic Kingdom. It is a beautiful blue sky day, as you can see there. It is a party day, so typically the wait times are lower on party days. I don't know if that's really holding true realistically for today based on the wait times. And she always jets to see. Sure. So we're going to go ahead and do it now then. Yeah, I'm like, we probably could have walked there. It's 15 minutes. We could have walked there, but whatever. I'm so used to doing it that I'll let you go park. Yeah, so we're not doing the party. The parties are too expensive. That's the simple part. The simple issue. The parties are just way too expensive for us. I was not really planning on having to pull, or I would not have disassembled as much of the chest harness as I did. Go ahead and disassemble some of the stuff as we walk in, just because I expect we won't have much of a wait when we get up there, because there's not yeah, well, it happens. But yeah, we wish we could do the parties, but it's just the cost. Like, we have annual passes, and that's realistically at the edge of what we can do, because it's just like, they're so expensive, and so it's just not something we can do. I wish we could. Rebecca was really disappointed we couldn't do the Halloween party, because the Halloween party is really what she wanted to do, but again, too expensive. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put you guys on the chest harness as we're walking here, so it'll get, I'm going to get rid of the gimbal, so it's going to get rocky. Enjoy the rocky ride for a minute while we walk. Steps and having to walk. Okay, there we go. bad wait for. It was like a walk on the other way too. And again, you guys probably won't be able to see much, but it lets me keep the stream on and kind of keep with you guys. Worked out well because then I had the chest mount already on, because I was like, I'm not going to take it off because we might need space, but then I can take it off after this when we go do PeopleMover. Dealing with now. More work? Always. But again, you guys won't really be able to see much, but enjoy Space Mountain.
Wait, right up here for me? Two at a 1 and 2.
I don't like the front, but since I'm wearing the chest mount, I'll do it. No, it's fine. I can make it work.
I don't want to hear about your back the rest of the week.
I can make it work. You'll hear about my back no matter what. No, it's okay. I just have to figure out how to get my bag and stuff down in there, which is the usual challenge. But yeah, this is not bad. I was like, I'll wait for this. So we normally don't. We've kind of gotten spoiled because we don't usually ever wait for space, and that's happened really since Tron has opened up. You can get space in 15 minutes most days at some point. So Tron has really diversified. Where space used to always be 60, and that was always at least 60. So we do this when we go relax on PeopleMover, and then I don't know if you want to take a break for lunch or.
If you want to go ahead and do monsters and go ahead and knock them out, we can do that too.
And then we don't have to come back to this, yeah. Yeah,
I'm not waiting.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for Speedway either. And Speedway's time is always a lie.
We're only looking at a lot. So we can tell from that.
Yeah.
Watch your children. You're clear for launch. Para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados, mantengan sus manos, brazos, pies, piernas dentro del muelle. Cuide los pequeños. Gracias.
Like it always gives me like the little kids that are riding. I'm like, I feel like the front car is okay. I feel like it's the second back. That's what it is. The front is okay. It's yeah.
You're clear from Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos y pies. Stay shuttle. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the rocket. And watch your children. You're clear from all.
Here we go.
Switch up on your last bar, please. Switch up on your safety bar.
Sorry, y'all got the bouncy on that one. This will be really rocky. Just throwing it out there. It's on the right. Oh gosh. Oh, that hurts. Already loosening up that back. Did we survive?
Come to a complete stop. Docking crew, stand by to issue.
We survived. Survival is always good. Okay. Whew. I wasn't looking far enough.
I know I never did it right.
Hold on. Stop for... I was like... stop for a second, because I can at least switch back to the gimbal. Oh, man. Yes, okay. Did you do okay? I actually did alright. Oh.
There we go.
Okay. animations. That's what I did. Alright. And we're back on the gimbal, so it should be back to smoother times at least. Okay. Battery plugged back in. Granted, I'm doing really good on power today, which is not normally on the gimbal died. I pulled it too hard, I guess. There we go. Tangled stuff all over the place. Better. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good day. We just did a space mount-on. It was a decent fun ride. I got to ride on the front. It actually was not bad on the front, to be honest. Maybe I'm getting better the more we've ridden it. But it is that the front one has more space in the nose. It's the front of the second car back.
I think they're shaped the exact same way.
No, they're different. It has less space. I think I got my. Check the. See if there's pins over here. It must be. For the most part, right? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna check the pins.
Thank you so much. Hi guys.
Hello.
How are ya?
Are you doing a blind trade or trivia?
Trivia.
Okay.
No, parks or movie?
Movie.
Movie? Cars okay or Frozen?
Let's do Frozen. I know Frozen's better than Cars.
Alright. During Elsa's coronation, what other Disney person showed up?
Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Have that one. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, guys.
I thought that was a pretty easy one. Now, let me just go stand because you're going to look at. She saw people pin trading, so it could be 20 minutes now. I do plan to do a whole video on pin trading in general and the concept behind pin trading and where I think Disney has missed the mark on what they're doing with pin trading. So I'll make a video eventually. It'll be a more pre-recorded, pre-thought video because I want to make sure that I get my words right and that I say things the right way. The Buzz Lightyear is all silver. But yeah, it's one I want to pre-record. I don't want to do live because I would probably just end up on a rant. Because pin trading, it can be a really cool thing, but I think it also is a horrible thing as well in certain time points for certain people. You can get a lightsaber in here. So we did Tron, we did Space. We'll probably go over and do the PeopleMover next is probably the next thing that we will do. And then I think we may get lunch, so that may be the end of the stream for today. We had originally planned on starting on the other side of the park, but the stuff was closed. But we probably would stop for lunch for an hour or so, and then we'll probably head toward Frontierland, hit Pirates, Tiana's, kind of the stuff over there. It's interesting because they have all this like Tron Identity Program stuff over here, and I never see anybody over here. And I know you can like do some cool stuff, but I'm like, I never have seen anybody over here. You'd think they would have had something that people actually did. But it is a cool area in here. I do miss kind of the OG Space Mountain feel, because it's kind of weird that it's Tron, but it's the exit of Space Mountain. So, but I get it. They didn't build a store up there. Have a seat.
We're not in a
Wait times. We'll pull our location back up. Tron's up to 70 now, so we did it at the right time.
I gave her my mic without. I gave her my mic without.
You want to go grab the scoots, and I mean, we could leave the scooter where it is, but then you have to walk back over, and it's right here, so it's probably easier to grab it and move it to PeopleMover. I haven't seen the time for PeopleMover yet, but I assume it's not. Okay. Always the pin radar. Oh, there's another pin board over here.
You want to check out the pin board?
And go walk out. It has warmed up now, so it's definitely in the what I would call beautiful Florida weather time slot. You know, it's like it's not really hot in the not too hot in the sun. There's Chip or Dale. I don't know which one it is. He's waving at the Speedway cars. He's got a stick, which is great. He's like composing music to the I do like the character interactions. I just like the Alright, we're going to go ahead and walk toward PeopleMover. Astro Orbiter's only 10 minutes. Astro is usually one of those that we don't ever do, but to be realistic, if she was coming over here, I might be willing to do it at 10 minutes. But I don't know where she went, so. Because they got a crowd in the elevators, it's probably a little bit more than 10. I don't really know where she went, because she was in there, and I figured she would probably look at the pins, but come over here and sit, because I know she's got to come this way. I do really like, you know, the Space Mountain area has all these planter seating, and this is something that I wish more of the parks and more of the parks had, was lots of seating, because this area just, I mean, you can see there's seating everywhere, and I think it's somewhat the old school way they built these. Tiana's at 5. Let's see, text message. Can't respond to the text message, but oh well. Had a work call that I had considered trying to listen in on because they got rid of the CIO and the CTO and the VP of technology at our company all at the same time. So it was very interesting times and that was announced on Monday while I was at Animal Kingdom. So it was an interesting time. My job position, I probably won't be affected at it at all, but it's a curious, changes at a company always make things a little bit more interesting. But we'll be bringing you guys on PeopleMover here in just a couple minutes. Just waiting on Rebecca to show up. There she comes. I figured she would have to roll through this way, so.
You can do any of it. Okay, that's reassuring.
You were making a sad face. You were making a sad face. What were you?
No, I was thinking, I found some staff that, 3 managers huddled talking. And so one of them had a pin board, so I traded with her. And then there was a guy standing there, and he pulled a couple out of his pocket. He had 2 AVs, and so I asked him for one of them, and he just handed it to me. He said, "I just give, I don't trade." So I just got a free fee.
Okay.
From Wave B. I was like, oh.
That's where now you have to give it to somebody else. But I was like, do you want to go around and park?
This is the PCA non-stop service around tomorrow.
She'll go around and park, and then she'll catch up to us in line. But so we're going to do the PeopleMover. PeopleMover is always one of my favorites. It probably is very close to my favorite behind Haunted. Haunted's probably one up on it, but behind Haunted, this is probably my favorite. It's also the length of wait versus ride tends to be a big thing for me. Pull the location and wait times off. We'll just go pure PeopleMover. Check in to see what the weather is doing real quick. Let's see what the weather's doing here. Take a second to load. Oh, she found someone to pin trade with, which probably means I'm not going to find her, but it feels like 64. Yeah, so that's probably, I would say it's probably even a little bit warmer than 64. Well, we will see if she's done pin trading by the time I get up here. Kills me with this pin trading when it's not time to pin trade. See, she's over there pin trading. It's a short wait, so if she doesn't make it, I'll just jump out of line and we'll get back into line. Yeah, she's over there trading away, oblivious to the fact that I went ahead and got in line. She does that to me a lot. And it's like, I get it, you want to pin trade with people, but you also are here to ride rides and enjoy the park, and when we have a plan, I'm always kind of like, just let me out. My party decided not to show on time, so I'll be back around in a minute when she shows up. But go get in line again. I was like, I told her, I was like, my party decided not to actually show up, so.
I caught somebody coming off
Okay. Well, I saw her. I was like, oh, well, that should be perfect timing. And then I was like, nope, not going to be perfect timing. So. Okay. The line's actually, like, I was actually waiting in line here, and I'm not. So I don't think we lost any time. Like, I get my extra steps in, right? Making it shorter so we don't have to track star it. Okay. Try this again. This is familiar. Well, it's like, it's not a big deal because it's PeopleMover. I'm like, something else on the same before I've gone to that. What am I saying?
I go with hair somewhere apparently got snagged. I'll fix it. Yeah. It got caught on Tiana's crown when we hugged.
Oh, okay.
And like I felt it and she did too. Like she was like
yeah, I like the PeopleMover. It's probably, I was trying to decide if it's my favorite above or behind Haunted. Because I think Haunted's up there, but Pirates is also up there. So I'm like, I just don't, and I think it just depends on the weight. And I think that's where it's hard. It's like, I have to think, okay, if they were all 0-minute weight, which one would be my favorite? Said I'd be back. But I'm like, okay, if they were all the exact same weight, I think I would like Haunted more. But I'm like, realistically, they're never the same. So, but I was like, we can decide if we want to do, I don't really care if we do monsters, or if we want to just eat after the
it doesn't normally show up.
Well, the problem is if you're outside of the show, it takes a while. If you don't hit the show time right.
Check it when we get off. How about that? And then we can.
For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other individuals inside your car. And please supervise younger teens. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically.
At least the ramp coming up was working. See, I'm at that point that I'm like, with a little bit of wind, this is perfect for me. You're cold, but it's perfect temperature.
I'm better because the sun came out.
I think it said it was 64 degrees when I checked it a minute ago, and I'm like, yeah, that's...
Yeah. When we came out of space, I was like, okay, I might be able to take the layer off, but I'm going to
not yet, yeah, not yet because of PeopleMover. Well, and it's like if we go in and...
Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger teens. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y cuida sus líneas. Gracias. Please step carefully onto the moving platform, then step into the car. For your safety, remain seated at all times, keeping hands, arms, feet, legs, and other appendages inside your car. And please supervise younger beings. Stay clear of the doors, which will open and close automatically. Enjoy your journey. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo.
Just put her hand on my leg and it's cold.
Not even that cold.
Yeah.
This is the TTA Blue Line, non-stop service around Tomorrowland.
The Space Mountain and then the Tron bubble. This is definitely the best way. Like, I wish every land had something like this. You could see where
Greetings, intergalactic travelers. Welcome aboard the PeopleMover, presented by Enterprise. I'm on F5, your guided for this highway in the sky. The absolute best way to see Tomorrowland. Among stars, there are ever lots to see. Spacecraft to monster labs. There's really nothing like today in Tomorrowland.
for light years.
For your safety, if you have wings, jetpacks, or gravity
Date for it, but I haven't. I don't think I noted it because it was going to be after. But that's the problem. It's one of those shows where it always shows 10 minutes.
The next station is Tomorrowland Urban Planning and Star Trek.
Get the castle shot as we come around.
And Red Lines. Don't worry, your express train keeps on rolling through the future. Right by two of my favorite spots.
Like, it definitely, I feel like it doesn't feel quite as much of a party day as...
First up, Progress City. Walt Disney's amazing dream for a community of tomorrow. Did you know Progress City inspired Epcot and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World? Look, there's even a tiny PeopleMover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC. On your right is Star Traders, home to the greatest goods in the galaxy. Except actual stars. Those are the owners. Now approaching Tomorrowland Speedway and Tron Light Cycle Run. I love a good circuit, and these are two of the best tracks of the cosmos for a bit of light, speedy competition.
It didn't look bad.
Check it when we come out of here. Well, it's like we check it when we come out of here because it's right across from, I don't know if you want to do food over here or if you want to go across from Keiko.
Attention all visitors from Galaxy S31. Please keep forward-facing and hold clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
Well, I know there wasn't any good kids meals at Pinocchio's because that was, we haven't done, I know that was, there's nothing in like the middle of the park that we liked. In the Space Mountain. Get ready for darkness. I think it may have been something of a normal menu. I don't think it was a kid's
This is Starboard 75, or as we locally call it, Space Mountain, our high-speed rocket for deep space destinations. Wash over you at the most refreshing retreat in the galaxy, the Coral Blue
Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow, please contact Mr. John. Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated. Thank you.
Yeah, but it messed up Tom Morrow.
Maybe we'll get him again. We don't really have much of a view. Well, it's weird because like there's windows. I've always noticed that there's windows in the back there, and I'm like, that's the backside of that building that we don't go in. And so I'm like, what is back there? Because like you can see that's the archway where the shop is, and that's the back of the shop.
Today, and I got my photo of the fungal, so that was on the list.
Yes.
Check it out. I'm gonna look at hats today.
Where is that hat shop? I'm like,
it's in between Pecos Bills and.
Attention PeopleMover passengers, for your safety, please remain safe, keep your handbars like the feet inside the vehicle on time. Public banker, marshal, start immediately. Thank you.
Bunch of bears.
Okay. I don't think I ever realized there was anything in between there.
I knew there was a shop there.
Well, it's weird because you exit out of Country Bears, like, into Pecosville. So I'm like, it must be really small. Or am I thinking of the wrong spot?
It's over. Yeah, the pin shop's the one right next to it.
Yeah, well, because there's the DVC place that used to be the shooting gallery. There's the pin place, then there's Country Bears, and then you're saying it's next after that, and then there's Pecos?
It's like outside.
I'm glad you're confused too, because I'm sitting here like, well, because I'm like, because you come out.
I walked in it last time, it's over there.
Well, and maybe it's behind Country Bears, because you come out of Country Bears and then Pecosville is like where you exit.
You're right, it's the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin of the planets.
Well, I never know which one's which. I really should learn which one's Chip and which one's Dale. Because, there was one he was directing the Speedway.
Walt Disney's Carousel Progress. As usual, we'll keep moving ahead, and so does the carousel. Like progress itself, this theater never stops, inspiring new generations to dream of a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
So I think so far I've gone the entire annual pass without really carousel abroad.
I think you have, because I've always done it. You've gone and done something else.
Well, I kind of assumed, like in the summer when it was hot, when
you'd
we
want to. But we normally go in and eat somewhere.
Yeah. The line for Stitch is very long.
I don't think so. I like Stitch, but not that much. And I don't care about being characters, you know that. Well, that was a good wait for the ones that we did. And the black.
Well, they just turned off the sound for it too, and it's like they should just be like, currently under construction.
Well, yeah, it is kind of weird that they don't mention it at all. Like there's just nothing. It's only jarring to those of us that have know what we're missing. Yes, exactly. Ethel.
this show.
It's funny how all we got was take the time to see this
Tomorrowland
show.
Transit Authority Station.
My fellow sentient life forms, our PeopleMover journey has nearly come full orbit. Thanks for riding with us. It's been a pleasure to have you aboard. And even though we're concluding, this is always my favorite part. Because now is the time. Now is the best time to go out and explore tomorrow. Today. See you in the future.
What's up?
Because I like this. It's one of those that I realistically, if I lived down here, I could see myself coming on days like today, sitting and doing this ride for 2 hours. Just sitting. Like meditation.
Stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors and remain seated until they open automatically. Step on the moving platform
Like the magic door.
by stepping away from the car. Thank you. Please keep arms, antennae, and other appendages away from the doors until they open automatically. Step on the moving platform cautiously.
Thank you.
By stepping away from the car. Thank you. Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed. For your safety, please remain seated.
Temporarily delayed. So what do you want to do? The monster show just let out, so we wouldn't be able to get into it quick enough, I don't think. I mean, if you want to, we can book it and see, but I doubt it. But we can try. Nope. Don't think so. I don't want to wait. Yeah. I was like, I just don't want to wait.
Let's check with the guests about
Okay. Sitting over here while she's talking to them. She was checking because we have reservations on Monday of next week for Cinderella's Royal Table, but it's at like 8:20 p.m., which is late, and it's hard because if we change to a group of four, we could get in earlier at a better time in the week. because we're going home on Tuesday, so I'd rather not be out till, 9:30 that it realistically would take us if we went there. And I don't want to feel like rushed or anything like that, so she's checking to see if there's any option to do it earlier. And we did actually have one that popped up this morning that was for 8:30 for breakfast, but we just didn't really, we did kind of want to do it as dinner so it would be the last thing of the day. I mean, the perfect thing is if she could find one that was on one of the party nights at the last time slot we could do, because then we'd be ending it out, but we'd still be able to get back early. But hope everybody's having a good day. We'll probably shut down the stream after this. We'll probably go over and see. I'm being told I have to have decisions. Oh, okay. We'll see. I will do whatever you need me to do.
Well, you're the one that wanted on that last day, though.
Yeah. I mean, that would help, but it would be better to have it an earlier day.
Is there an earlier day or is it just that night?
I mean, earlier would work too, because it would just be the last thing we would do regardless. There's a breakfast.
Yeah, it says something.
There's really nothing else today than tomorrow. Attention travelers, your journey has been temporarily delayed.
Temporarily delayed.
Thank you. There's really nothing else today than tomorrow.
It's not giving me anything. I'm just trying to look at a time on different days.
Yeah, no, you're good. That's kind of what we've been doing too.
what I could do, my last thing I could do is to call them and see if they can give me any options on the.
Well, I wondered about stopping over there and asking.
That's another thing you can do. Just to say, hey, I will have this one, but I want to say anything. And you can look on that side. That's what I want to do, to call them.
Okay.
Okay.
But if you're heading that way, you can just call them, hey, I am just there. If anything is are they capable to have in this time?
Okay.
Well, we'll stop over there and ask. Thank you very much for looking. Alright, go grab any food.
Okay. Yeah, realistically, I wondered if, like, realistically, all they can do is the same thing you can do on your app.
Well, that's kind of what I figured, but I wasn't for sure. And I was like, if they can, that's great. But I think it was about
for right now here. Alright, so do we want to go check Speedway? I think was what we had talked about. Check Speedway, and if not, we could go to wherever we want to do food. And if you want to go all the way over to Pecos, that's fine, because that's mostly, like, the only thing we haven't done on this side we normally do is Mermaid. We've done everything else. Small World, like Mermaid, Small World, but those are easy to come back to if we need to.
You know me, I will.
Well, I would say let's go check Speedway, and if Speedway's too long, we could check to see what Mermaid was, because it's easy to get around to there. It depends on how hungry you are too. That's how long that Pop-Tart gets you. So we're going to go check Speedway. Speedway is one I do feel like you have to get your eyes on to know what the wait time actually is. It doesn't look too bad if you want to do it. There's a wall spot, yeah. So we'll go do Speedway. It's showing 10 minutes. It doesn't look too bad, so. This isn't too bad.
Watch your children. To make your race stronger, just press the foot down on the pedal. Stop. Take your foot off the pedal. Track rules require that you keep at least one car lane between you and the car in front of you. Please do not stop on the track or bump any other cars. Thanks, and have a great race. Bienvenidos, pilotos. Una vez en el alto, permanece atrasado. Entonces seguridad.
with all the refurbishments and all the new stuff they've been talking about, they have not done anything with Speedway. Because even like Carousel Progress is going to get a new like pro thing. Gotta love the smell. But it's the same smell of every ride like this, like when you do like Tin Lizzies at Holiday World, or you do the I was like, there's less of a line this way, but it's also half the cars, so. Well, I've kept the view count off because I was like, I'm just not gonna watch it. You're riding together on the Disney.
Yeah. I think that's when they get a Disneyland. People chase her out of a Disney World Park.
They're lying.
It was an accident. They pulled her from the back.
They claim. Welcome in. Glad to have you. We're hanging out here at the Magic Kingdom. About to get on Tomorrowland Speedway.
You want the regular or the griller?
The regular. I'm not going to pay the extra for it. So we're about to get on Tomorrowland Speedway. Making our way. Nice weather day, so we figured we'd do it. You driving or you letting me drive? I was like, you hadn't driven recently, so you can drive.
What is it, a payoff if you drive it?
Sure. I was like, you just give me that and I'll do the bag. I was like, I can handle the bag so the gimbal, you can focus on driving. Right? Maybe. Well, there's also more space for the bags on the get on Tomorrowland Speedway. Appreciate everybody coming in, saying hello. Don't be afraid to chat, hang out with us. Hopefully you guys can hear me as I shout into the side of my phone. I don't actually know where the mic is. I probably should have tested that. Go for. But appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with us. So it's going to be crazy on the exposure back and forth zone. The crazy driver, just ready. And off they go. Fixing my glasses. Yes, I can definitely smell this picture too, but I'm here. Oh. This is just the smells. I'm still surprised they haven't redone it. I know they're changing the ones at Disney World or Disneyland over to electric, so. I think some of it's just the iconic classics.
Plastic and iconic.
Alright. Almost there. I actually managed to get into that okay. I'm kind of surprised and impressed.
No problem. If we're on the wrong side, then I gotta push them out non-dominant foot.
That actually went better than I did it normally does. Yay! Here we go. Still bumpy. Even with the gimbal, it's bumpy. Or the yellow one.
Well, this one does have a full pedal instead of like just a little knob. I think one of the times I couldn't get it because it was just like a little bit. It wasn't a pedal.
You got a decently fast one too. Yeah. Catching people. Or maybe
we're gonna beat them. We're gonna race them.
Or maybe it's like when you're skiing, the fatter you are, the faster you go. Oh. Like when? We're gonna be 47.
I shouldn't pass him because he's taking up all the space.
It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. We can do it. We can do it. Woohoo! Gonna get more aerodynamic. Please lean down. I can't take pictures. I guess I can.
I didn't know. Well, I thought you did on Dumbo.
Maybe I can. Hold on. Smile. You're not smiling. You're not looking this way. Alright, can't hit the button. Oh, alright. Alright, that's not gonna work. Sorry. Nope. Let's take screenshots from the video. I want it. Okay, there we go. Oh. Tron. We did that earlier. And Space Mountain. We did that earlier too. Yeah, I'm screaming.
My right knee is enjoying the padding.
The massage.
My left one's like, what the crap am I pushing so hard?
Well, that's all.
Well, you kind of have to. I'm sorry.
I do like Speedway. It's just like the wait's normally too long.
When it's hot in the sun.
And it also, and it also is hard getting in and out of, like, because like we've done at Holiday World, you know, we've done like those. They have the antique cars, but they sit up higher, and that's where it's like, I feel like if they redid it to be something more like that, But I think the one at Disneyland, I think they're making all the cars electric by like 2027 or something like that. But I feel like the electric still going this speed would feel dumb.
Yeah.
Like if you went to electric, you'd have to do something different. But I don't know. They don't let me make decisions. Otherwise, this would probably all be gone. I was like, the Speedway doesn't quite. It just takes up.
It's a fun thing for kids.
It takes up a lot of
It takes up a lot of space. You're right, but it's a kid friendly something that because they don't get to drive cars.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're right. The cloudiness did come in quick. Nikki's team is saying that it was getting the clouds have come. It was blue skies this morning, but not now. I think that was hitting the rail, not. I was like, was that hitting each other? Did we get the bonus time? Now we can maybe do a picture of my phone, I think. I don't know if those will be any good because I've never taken pictures while we're streaming. But this app can do it, so it can also technically record at the same time. But that's always scary.
My legs are at like a 45.
I did manage to get in here pretty well. I was actually impressed with myself. To get in and out. But yeah, Mickey's scene. I'm assuming it's Mickey's scene. But yeah, the overcast clouds have come over, but it's still partly cloudy, so at least it's still brighter outside. I was like, I'll take the spotty cloudiness over the storms we had a couple of days ago. Not even as much storms, but the rain. Now we're headed to Pinocchio's for food. Okay. So she's going to go over to Star Traders. I'm going to come over here and hang out at the scooter. We are going to end out here in just a little bit. We'll probably walk you guys over to Pinocchio's, but we'll end out once we get to Pinocchio's. since we're stopping for lunch, that won't be as interesting. But I do appreciate everybody that's been hanging out with us. I do have a lot of other content as well that I've been working on, so you guys aren't going to be able to see me. And there we go. I've been working on a lot of content, so I've got a lot of 360 videos I've been working on, just some ride-through videos, mainly while we've been here and in the parks. So definitely check those out. Check out the channel, some of the other stuff. This is our last Disney trip for the foreseeable future, so we'll probably pivot and be doing more zoos, aquariums, and other things when it comes to live streaming. I'll probably also work to post just some additional other content on the channel. This is Pile Adventures, so it'll be more than just Disney. This has just mainly been this year. We've done a lot of Disney because we had our annual passes. Those do expire on the 27th of December, so this is our last trip. We'll be headed back on the 16th, and we won't be back again for the foreseeable future. We are going to let our passes lapse. It's been a fun year. We've had a lot of fun with it, but just realistically, from a financial standpoint, we came a whole bunch this year just to make it worth it. And so we are going to at least take a year, probably 2, off from Disney. Do some other travels, go to some zoos, aquariums, maybe do some overseas travel, maybe some cruises. And we'll look to bring you guys along the way with some of those, whether that be live streaming or other content videos as well. But appreciate everybody that's come in and hung out with us today. Actually, I'll probably just go ahead and we'll end out here. I think that's a good ending rant. That's the usual thing. So appreciate everybody that's come in and hung out today. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I hope everyone has a magical day. And hopefully you guys can come to the park soon. So thank